5 items to carry, change your luck, and win the lottery. If you've ever wondered what small yet powerful items you can carry with you to change your luck, and perhaps even win the lottery, whether it's a scratch-off, a big jackpot, or just a game of chance, you're in the right place. Today, we'll explore 5 sacred items rooted in ancient wisdom and natural energy that can help you attract positive energy and enhance your chances of winning. But before we dive in, if this is your first time here, this channel is all about sharing ancient wisdom and practical advice to help you navigate life with more clarity and purpose. If you enjoy content like this, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And most importantly, stay tuned, because what I'm about to share could be the key to unlocking your fortune. 5 items to change your luck. Winning in life often feels like an elusive goal, but the truth is that the power to manifest our desires lies within us. It's essential to recognize that our mindset, our belief in ourselves, is the key to unlocking our potential. If you see yourself as a failure, that perception becomes your reality. But when you start believing that you are capable of achieving greatness, you begin to attract the opportunities that will make those dreams come true. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. This idea is central to understanding how to change your luck and invite success into your life, whether you're aiming to win the lottery or achieve any other goal. Now, while the foundation of winning lies within you, there are also certain tangible items rooted in ancient wisdom and natural energy that can help elevate your vibration and align your intentions with the universal flow of abundance. These items, often revered in the spiritual practices, can be carried with you as subtle yet powerful tools to enhance your luck. Let's start with crystals, which have been used for centuries for their unique energetic properties. Citrine, often referred to as the merchant stone, is known for its ability to attract wealth and success, making it a popular choice among business owners and those seeking financial prosperity. Carrying a citrine crystal in your pocket or wallet can serve as a daily reminder of your intention to attract abundance, and it works by amplifying the positive energy you already possess. Green aventurine, another powerful crystal, is particularly favored for its association with luck and good fortune. It's often used by those looking to win in games of chance, such as the lottery or casino games. Pyrite, also known as fool's gold, is a symbol of wealth and prosperity. By keeping pyrite in your wallet, you're not only attracting financial success, but also shielding yourself from negative energy that could hinder your progress. To amplify the power of these crystals, you can combine them with clear quartz, known as the master healer, which enhances the energy of any crystal it is paired with. Other protective and success-enhancing crystals include tiger's eye, which promotes courage and confidence, and black tourmaline, which offers protection from negative energies. The act of carrying these crystals is more than just a ritual. It's a way to align your physical actions with your mental and spiritual intentions, creating a powerful synergy that attracts positive outcomes. Beyond crystals, certain herbs and spices have been traditionally used to attract good fortune and wealth. Cinnamon, for instance, is more than just a kitchen staple. In many cultures, it's considered a potent symbol of abundance and prosperity. Carrying a cinnamon stick in your pocket or placing it in your wallet can help draw financial success into your life. This practice is not just about the physical act of carrying cinnamon, it's about the energy it represents. Cinnamon's warm, inviting scent serves as a constant reminder to focus on your goals and attract positive energy. Similarly, nutmeg is a powerful tool in the world of spiritual practices. In hoodoo and other traditions, nutmeg is revered for its ability to bring luck in gambling and financial ventures. High John the Conqueror root is another item steeped in history and spiritual significance. Known for its power to help overcome obstacles and achieve victory, this root has been a symbol of strength and perseverance for centuries. Carrying High John root with you is believed to boost your confidence and enhance your ability to win in any situation, whether you're playing the lottery or facing challenges in life. This root, like the others mentioned, is more than just a talisman. It's a representation of your inner strength and determination to succeed. By holding on to this root, you're reinforcing your commitment to achieving your goals, no matter the odds. Basil, often used in culinary arts, is also known for its money-attracting properties. Sprinkling basil leaves in your wallet or carrying them with you is a simple yet effective way to invite prosperity into your life. This practice is rooted in the belief that basil's vibrant energy can help attract opportunities and wealth. Similarly, bay leaves have been used in various spiritual practices for their ability to manifest desires. By writing your intentions on a bay leaf, such as, "I am a winner" or "I attract success," and carrying it with you, you're setting a powerful intention that aligns your thoughts and actions with your desired outcome. This practice is a form of affirmation where you actively declare your goals and carry them with you as a constant reminder of your potential. The use of these items is not just about superstition or ritualistic practices. It's about the conscious act of aligning your energy with your intentions. When you carry these items, you're engaging in a form of active meditation, where each item serves as a focal point for your desires and goals. This alignment of mind, body, and spirit is what truly enhances your ability to attract luck and success. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. This wisdom reminds us that the power to change our luck and create the life we desire is within us, but it can be amplified by the tools we choose to carry on our journey. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to lose sight of the connection between our thoughts and our reality. We often get caught up in the hustle and forget that our mindset and energy play a crucial role in shaping our experiences. The practices and items mentioned here serve as gentle reminders to stay focused on our goals and to keep our energy aligned with our desires. By incorporating these simple yet powerful tools into your daily routine, you're not just hoping for success, you're actively creating it. So, as you go about your day, remember to carry these items with intention and to stay mindful of the energy you project into the world. Your success is not just a matter of chance. It's a reflection of the power within you to create the life you want. With the right mindset and the right tools, you can change your luck and achieve the success you've always dreamed of. Create your money-winning bag. When it comes to changing your luck and winning big, whether it's the lottery at the casino or in any game of chance, the secret lies not just in the physical items you carry, but in the intention you set behind them. It's important to remember that you are the true source of your power, and these items are simply tools to help you focus that power more effectively. Imagine holding a pyrite crystal in your left hand, the hand that receives energy, and sincerely expressing your gratitude to the universe. Thank you for the abundance that flows into my life, for the success I experience at the casino, in bingo, and with the lottery. I see myself as a winner, and it is already done. This act of setting a clear intention is what transforms these simple objects into powerful talismans of good fortune. You can do the same with a cinnamon stick, cinnamon chips, or any other item you choose to carry. The key is to imbue it with your personal energy and belief in your success. Another step you can take to amplify the power of these items is to anoint them with money-attracting oil, prosperity oil, or gambler's oil. This not only enhances their effectiveness, but also serves as a ritualistic way to deepen your connection to your intention. The scent of the oil, the act of anointing, all contribute to creating a powerful mental and emotional state that aligns you with the energy of abundance. You can then place these anointed items in your pocket or bag, carrying them with you as symbols of your focused intention. But why stop there? Consider creating your own personalized casino or lottery bag, a small pouch filled with items specifically chosen to attract wealth and luck. A gold or green bag is ideal, symbolizing wealth and prosperity, but if you don't have those colors, a white bag will do just fine. Into this bag, you might place a combination of your chosen items: a cinnamon stick for abundance, a sprinkle of basil for prosperity, a nutmeg for gambling luck, and 1 or 2 crystals like pyrite or green aventurine for wealth. Each item you add should be selected with care, and as you place it in the bag, reaffirm your intention. This bag carries the energy of winning and abundance. Everything I touch brings success. To enhance the power of your money-winning bag, you can also include a high John root, known for its ability to help overcome obstacles and achieve victory. Anointing the items in your bag with oils specifically designed to attract money or luck further strengthens the energy of your intentions. These oils serve as a physical manifestation of your desire for success, and the act of anointing is a powerful way to seal your intention. Once your bag is prepared, carry it with you whenever you engage in activities where luck plays a role. This bag becomes your personal talisman, a constant reminder of your intention and your connection to the universal flow of abundance. This practice of creating a money-winning bag, or carrying specific items, is deeply rooted in the ancient wisdom that has been passed down through generations. It's similar to the teachings of the Buddha, who emphasized the power of intention and the mind's role in shaping our reality. Just as a farmer carefully selects seeds, plants them in fertile soil, and nurtures them with water and sunlight, you too must select your tools, set your intentions, and nurture them with positive energy and belief. It serves as a powerful reminder of this principle, driven by a deep intention to help all beings, committed to countless lifetimes of service and sacrifice, knowing that his ultimate goal would be achieved through unwavering focus and dedication. In the same way, your intention, when combined with the right tools and actions, can lead you to success. As you carry your money-winning bag or your anointed crystals, remember that these items are not magical in themselves. They are conduits for your own power. The real magic comes from within you, from your belief in your success, and your unwavering focus on your goals. What we think, we become. This teaching is a powerful reminder that your thoughts and intentions shape your reality. By consciously setting your intention and using these tools to focus your energy, you are actively creating the conditions for your success. In today's fast-paced world, where we are often bombarded with negativity and doubt, it's easy to lose sight of the power we hold within ourselves. But by engaging in practices like creating a money-winning bag, you are reclaiming that power and reminding yourself that you are the creator of your own destiny. These practices are not about superstition or blind faith. They are about consciously aligning your thoughts, intentions, and actions with the energy of abundance. Now, let me ask you this. What would it take for you to fully believe in your own power to create the life you desire? How would your life change if you approached every challenge with the same confidence and intention that you put into creating your money-winning bag? These are important questions to consider, as they can help you deepen your understanding of the principles behind these practices and how they can be applied to every aspect of your life. As you continue on your journey, remember the lessons you've learned here today. The items you carry are powerful tools, but their true power comes from the intention you set and the belief you hold in your own success. Whether you're playing the lottery, going to the casino, or simply navigating the challenges of everyday life, these practices can help you stay focused, positive, and aligned with the energy of abundance. By setting clear intentions, using powerful tools, and maintaining a positive mindset, you are not just hoping for success. You are actively creating it, and in doing so, you are tapping into the same universal energy that has been harnessed by sages, mystics, and wise men throughout history. So as you go about your day, remember to carry your money-winning bag, hold your crystals, and anoint your items with intention. But more importantly, remember to carry with you the knowledge that you are the true source of your power. With the right mindset and the right tools, there is no limit to what you can achieve. And as you walk this path, may you find the success, happiness, and abundance that you seek. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Let this wisdom guide you as you create the life you desire, one intention at a time. 5 spiritual values that can change your destiny. Life's direction isn't fixed. It's shaped by the values we hold dear. If our spiritual values align with negativity and doubt, they anchor us, preventing growth. But when we cultivate spiritual values rooted in positivity, wisdom, and love, they act as the foundation of a life filled with purpose, peace, and fulfillment. Imagine your destiny as a garden. Its beauty and bounty depend entirely on the seeds you plant, the soil you nurture, and the care you provide. Spiritual values are the seeds of your destiny. To grow a life that blossoms with abundance, the first step is to reflect on the values you've been planting. These spiritual values either propel you forward, filling you with energy and inspiration, or they hold you back, draining your enthusiasm and leading you down a path of stagnation and despair. The more you cultivate values that uplift you, the more your life will flourish with passion, joy, and success. Understanding the dynamics between values that push you towards greatness and those that pull you into mediocrity is crucial. It reveals why you might feel stuck, or conversely, why you're driven to chase your dreams with relentless enthusiasm. These values form the core of every decision you've made, shaping the life you're living today. Now, we'll explore 5 spiritual values that can transform your destiny. By integrating these values into your life, you'll not only elevate your spiritual journey, but also unlock the doors to a more prosperous and harmonious existence. 1. Giving and sharing. The first spiritual value that can change your destiny is the power of giving and sharing. In a world often consumed by the pursuit of personal gain, the act of giving stands as a beacon of hope and humanity. When we give, whether it's our time, our resources, our wisdom, or even just a kind word, we aren't just benefiting those who receive. We are also enriching our own lives in ways that are profound and lasting. This principle is deeply rooted in the law of cause and effect, which tells us that every action we take sets off a chain reaction, influencing not only the immediate moment, but also the future. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. This wisdom underscores the immense power of giving, showing us that by spreading light, we only add to our own. When we give selflessly, we align ourselves with the universe's natural flow of abundance. The law of attraction suggests that what we put out into the world comes back to us multiplied. Therefore, by sharing what we have, we invite more of the same into our lives. For example, sharing knowledge not only helps others grow, but also deepens our understanding. Similarly, offering support to those in need strengthens our own resilience and empathy. In modern life, where the pace is fast and the demands are high, it can be easy to fall into the trap of thinking we must hold on to everything we have. But this mindset only breeds scarcity and fear. True abundance comes from the willingness to share, from the recognition that by lifting others, we lift ourselves. Moreover, giving and sharing create a ripple effect. When we give, we inspire others to do the same, creating a community of support and generosity that is far stronger than any one person could be alone. By embracing the value of giving, we can counter these feelings and foster a sense of connection and purpose. As the saying goes, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. This timeless advice is a reminder that our true worth is measured not by what we keep, but by what we give away. In giving, we open ourselves up to receive, not just materially, but emotionally and spiritually as well. The act of giving also has a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. Studies have shown that those who engage in regular acts of kindness experience greater levels of happiness and satisfaction. This is because giving activates the brain's reward system, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which enhance our mood and foster a sense of connection with others. In this way, giving becomes a form of self-care, a way to nurture our own souls, while also contributing to the greater good. It is said that generosity is the most natural, outward expression of an inner attitude of compassion and loving kindness, and indeed, the more we give, the more we cultivate these qualities within ourselves. Where technology often distances us from one another, the value of giving and sharing is more important than ever. It's easy to feel disconnected, to forget that we are all part of a larger whole. But by making a conscious effort to give, whether it's offering support to a colleague, volunteering our time, or simply being present for those we love, we can bridge these gaps and create a more compassionate, connected world. The truth is, the more we give, the more we grow, both as individuals and as a society. So let us embrace this value wholeheartedly, knowing that in giving, we receive far more than we could ever imagine. And in sharing, we create a legacy that will endure long after we are gone. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, let us hold these words close, allowing them to guide us toward a destiny shaped not by what we have, but by what we give. 2. Love, compassion, and charity. The second spiritual value that can profoundly change your destiny is the power of love, compassion, and charity. When your heart is filled with these virtues, it becomes impossible to harbor enemies or hold on to bitterness. You see, love has an extraordinary ability to dissolve anger and transform even the most difficult relationships into opportunities for growth and understanding. Compassion, on the other hand, allows you to see the world through the eyes of others, fostering a deep sense of connection and empathy that transcends differences. Charity, which extends beyond mere giving, becomes an expression of your genuine desire to uplift those around you. No matter how lost someone may seem, love and compassion have the power to heal and transform. What would your life look like if you approached every person, every challenge, with love and compassion? How might your relationships improve, your burdens lighten, and your mind find peace? The truth is, when you choose to act with love and compassion, you not only enrich the lives of others, but also bring immense benefits to your own. Your heart becomes lighter, your body healthier, and your mind calmer. The Dalai Lama once said, "If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion." This wisdom holds the key to a flourishing life, free from the burdens of hatred and anger. In today's world, where division and conflict seem ever present, the values of love, compassion, and charity are more essential than ever. By embracing these values, you create a ripple effect that can change not just your own destiny, but also the world around you. Imagine a life where every interaction is guided by compassion, where charity is not just an occasional act, but a way of life. What kind of world would we live in if everyone adopted this approach? As you reflect on these questions, remember that the most important lesson is this: love and compassion are not just feelings, but choices we make every day. Choose to fill your heart with these values and watch as your life transforms into one of peace, health, and boundless joy. 3. Complete awareness. The third spiritual value that can change your destiny is the profound practice of complete awareness. Think about your daily life. How often do you rush through your tasks, your meals, your conversations, without truly being present? We live in a world that constantly pulls our attention in 1,000 different directions, making it easy to overlook the simple yet profound moments of joy and peace that surround us. Yet, happiness is not something distant or elusive. It is here, in this very moment, waiting to be noticed. Complete awareness, often referred to as mindfulness, is the key that unlocks this truth. When we are fully aware, we become attuned to the richness of life as it unfolds. As Thich Nhat Hanh, a revered Buddhist monk, said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it." Awareness grounds us in the present, freeing us from the constant tug of the past and the anxious anticipation of the future. It helps us to see that the conditions for happiness are not somewhere out there, waiting to be achieved, but right here, in the ordinary experiences of our daily lives. Imagine walking through a park. How much more enriching is the experience when you notice the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of leaves rustling in the wind, or the laughter of children playing nearby. These simple moments, often taken for granted, become sources of deep joy and contentment when we are fully aware. But beyond just noticing, awareness invites us to engage more deeply with life, to savor each moment, and recognize that in many ways we already have everything we need to be happy. However, awareness is more than just noticing the pleasant moments. It's also about recognizing the challenges and difficulties without becoming overwhelmed by them. It allows us to see things as they are, without the distortion of our fears, anxieties, or desires. When we practice complete awareness, we can approach our problems with a calm and clear mind, making better decisions and finding peace even in the midst of turmoil. This level of clarity and calmness is what allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This quote beautifully encapsulates the essence of awareness. Peace and happiness are not external conditions to be pursued, but internal states to be cultivated through mindfulness. Start with simple practices. Take a few moments each day to pause and breathe deeply, paying attention to the sensations in your body and the thoughts passing through your mind. When you eat, truly savor each bite, noticing the flavors and textures of your food. When you're with loved ones, Be fully present, listening deeply to what they say, without letting your mind wander. These small acts of awareness can transform your daily routine into a series of meaningful, joy-filled experiences. Embracing complete awareness, you allow yourself to fully experience the richness of life, to find happiness not in some distant future, but here and now. The beauty of this practice is that it doesn't require you to change your life drastically, just your perspective. As you cultivate this awareness, you will begin to notice that the more present you are, the more life seems to unfold with ease and grace, bringing you closer to a destiny filled with peace, joy, and fulfillment. 4. Smiling and letting go. The fourth spiritual value that can transform your destiny is the powerful practice of smiling and letting go. Life, in its essence, is a journey marked by moments of gain and loss, success and failure, joy and sorrow. From the moment we are born, we enter this world with nothing, and when we leave, we take nothing with us. This simple yet profound truth invites us to consider, why do we cling so tightly to our worries, sorrows, and material possessions? Letting go does not mean giving up. It means releasing the burdens that weigh us down, freeing our hearts to experience peace and joy in every moment. You only lose what you cling to. This insight reminds us that true freedom and happiness come not from holding on, but from the ability to release and move forward with grace. In our modern lives, the pressures and stresses can feel overwhelming, leading us to carry the weight of worries and regrets. But what if you could smile in the face of both success and failure, recognizing that neither defines your true worth? Smiling, even when times are tough, is not just a physical act. It's a reflection of inner strength and resilience. It's a way to say, I choose peace over turmoil, contentment over dissatisfaction. When you can smile and let go, you create a space of freedom within your heart, a space where negativity cannot take root, and where positivity can flourish. This freedom is not tied to a particular place or circumstance. It's a state of being that you carry with you wherever you go. When you let go of the unnecessary burdens, you open your heart to the present moment, where true happiness resides. Freedom is not something that is given to you. It is something you create within yourself. And with this freedom comes a deep and lasting happiness that cannot be shaken by the ups and downs of life. As you move forward, keep in mind the words of Lao Tzu. By letting go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. Let these words guide you as you practice the art of smiling and letting go, knowing that each time you do, you're taking a step closer to a destiny filled with peace, joy, and true freedom. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment. Gratitude changes everything. If you agree that being thankful can truly transform your life. 5. Gratitude and appreciation. The fifth spiritual value that can profoundly change your destiny is the practice of gratitude and appreciation. Imagine for a moment how different your life might be if you approached each day with a heart full of gratitude. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you when things go your way. It's about cultivating a deep sense of appreciation for everything in your life, the big and the small, the good and the challenging. When you are truly grateful, you begin to see the world differently. The ordinary becomes extraordinary, and the mundane transforms into something miraculous. Every encounter, every experience, is a gift that you acknowledge with a sense of wonder and humility. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. This wisdom reminds us that there is always something to be grateful for, no matter the circumstances. Gratitude has the power to shift your perspective, allowing you to focus on what you have rather than what you lack. It's a mindset that opens your heart to the beauty and abundance that already exists in your life. For example, consider the simple act of waking up in the morning. When you start your day with gratitude, you set a positive tone that carries you through whatever challenges may arise. This practice of gratitude can extend to every aspect of your life, your relationships, your work, your health. By acknowledging the blessings you have, you naturally cultivate a greater sense of appreciation for everything and everyone around you. There is a story of a poor farmer who lived a simple life with his family. Despite their struggles, he was always grateful for the little they had. One day, a wise monk visited the village, and upon hearing about the farmer's gratitude, decided to bless him with even more abundance. The farmer's crops flourished, his animals multiplied, and his family prospered. The farmer's gratitude had attracted more blessings into his life, demonstrating the power of appreciation in shaping one's destiny. This story illustrates that when you are grateful, the universe responds in kind, offering more reasons for you to be thankful. So let me ask you, how often do you take a moment to appreciate the people and experiences that fill your life? What would change if you consciously practiced gratitude every day? When you embrace gratitude, you not only enrich your own life, but also positively influence those around you. Gratitude is contagious. It inspires others to reflect on their blessings and fosters a culture of appreciation and kindness. This practice doesn't just change your perspective, it changes your reality, attracting more peace, happiness, and serenity into your life. Make it a habit to express gratitude regularly. Thank the people in your life who support you, appreciate the opportunities you've been given, and acknowledge the simple joys that often go unnoticed. By doing so, you'll find that your outlook on life becomes more positive, your relationships deepen, and your sense of fulfillment grows. The more you practice gratitude, the more you align yourself with the flow of life, welcoming abundance in all its forms. The root of joy is gratefulness. Let this be a guiding principle as you cultivate gratitude in your heart, knowing that by doing so, you are steering your destiny towards a future filled with peace, happiness, and contentment. 3 valuable lessons from the ancients for future generations. 1. Knowing contentment makes you rich. In the wisdom of the ancients, we find timeless teachings that continue to resonate today, guiding us in how to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. One of the most profound lessons passed down through generations is the importance of knowing contentment. In a world driven by materialism and the relentless pursuit of more, the simple yet powerful idea that contentment brings true wealth offers a refreshing perspective. As stated in the Book of Rights, a person with money is often happy. However, this happiness is not solely dependent on wealth itself, but rather on one's attitude towards what they have. Contentment is not about the accumulation of wealth, but about finding peace and satisfaction in what one possesses, no matter how modest. This principle was vividly illustrated in the story of Wang Kai and Shi Zong during the Jin dynasty. Wang Kai, known for his immense wealth, flaunted his riches by lining the road to his house with purple silk fences stretching for 40 miles. Anyone who wished to visit him had to traverse this extravagant display of wealth. Yet, despite his opulence, Wang Kai encountered someone even wealthier, Shi Zong. Shi Zong, upon hearing that Wang Kai used malt to wash his pots, demonstrated his superior wealth by ordering his kitchen to use candles as firewood. Feeling the need to assert his status, Wang Kai brought a coral tree over 2 feet high to showcase his wealth before Shizong. In response, Shizong shattered the coral tree with an iron rui scepter, dismissively offering to compensate Wang Kai. To further emphasize his point, Shizong had his servants bring out all the coral from his house, with some pieces towering over 7 or 8 feet tall. It was at this moment that Wang Kai realized that no matter how wealthy he was, there would always be someone richer. This story illustrates the futility of competing in the endless race for material wealth. Later, Shizong was killed by Prince Zhao, Sima Lun, and his vast fortune was divided. This serves as a poignant reminder that material wealth is fleeting and cannot bring lasting peace or true happiness. True wealth, the kind that cannot be taken away by external forces, lies in inner peace and the ability to find contentment with what one has. The ancient script for the characters wealth and fortune share the radical, which symbolizes a person with a full belly. This imagery suggests that true wealth is not about endless accumulation, but about being well-fed, satisfied, and content with enough. A generous, tolerant, and carefree person who finds joy in the simple pleasures of life is far more likely to achieve true wealth and happiness than someone who is constantly scheming, greedy, and always wanting more. This teaching aligns with the natural principles of life, where everything exists in balance. Just as the earth provides enough for our needs, but not for our greed, so too does contentment create a sense of sufficiency that brings peace and fulfillment. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. These words remind us that true richness comes not from what we own, but from how we live. In modern life, where success is often measured by the size of one's bank account or the luxury of one's possessions, it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But the lesson from the ancients is clear. To be rich is to know contentment. It is to find satisfaction not in having more, but in needing less. When you cultivate contentment, you free yourself from the endless cycle of desire and disappointment. You begin to appreciate the abundance that already exists in your life, whether it's the love of family and friends, the beauty of nature, or the satisfaction of a job well done. This shift in perspective allows you to live more fully in the present, without constantly yearning for a future that may never come. It also fosters a sense of gratitude, which further enriches your life by focusing on what you have, rather than what you lack. In this way, contentment is not just a state of mind, but a way of life that brings lasting peace and happiness. But contentment does not mean complacency. It does not mean settling for less or giving up on your dreams. Rather, it is about finding joy in the journey, regardless of the destination. It is about recognizing that true wealth is not measured by material possessions, but by the richness of your experiences and the depth of your relationships. As you pursue your goals, let contentment be your guide, helping you to stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. By embracing this ancient wisdom, you can navigate the challenges of modern life with grace and ease, knowing that the key to true wealth lies within. So, how can you cultivate contentment in your own life? Start by shifting your focus from what you want to what you already have. Practice gratitude by regularly reflecting on the blessings in your life, no matter how small. Simplify your life by letting go of unnecessary possessions and distractions that only add to your stress and anxiety. And most importantly, learn to appreciate the present moment, rather than constantly striving for a future that may never come. By doing so, you will find that contentment is not something you achieve, but something you discover within yourself. Knowing contentment is the key to true wealth. It is not about the accumulation of material possessions, but about finding peace and satisfaction in what you have. By cultivating contentment, you can free yourself from the endless cycle of desire and disappointment, and live a life of true abundance and happiness. So, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are you chasing after wealth that will never satisfy you? Or are you finding contentment in the riches that already surround you? The choice is yours, and the answer will shape your destiny. 2. Kindness makes you good. With this understanding of contentment, we can move forward to the next valuable lesson from the ancients: kindness. The ancients taught us that kindness makes you good, and goodness is the foundation of a life well lived. When you live with kindness, you cultivate relationships built on trust and respect, and you create a positive impact on the world around you. Kindness is not just about being nice. It is about being genuinely concerned for the well-being of others, and taking action to help those in need. It is about putting yourself in someone else's shoes, and treating them with the compassion and understanding that you would want in return. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. This quote beautifully illustrates the essence of kindness. When you are kind, you do not lose anything. Instead, you gain a deeper sense of connection and fulfillment. Kindness is contagious, and it has the power to spread far beyond your immediate circle, touching the lives of people you may never meet. In today's world, where competition and self-interest often take precedence over cooperation and empathy, kindness is more important than ever. Kindness also has a profound impact on your own well-being. Studies have shown that acts of kindness can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even improve your physical health. When you are kind to others, you release feel-good hormones like oxytocin, which not only makes you feel happier, but also strengthens your immune system. In this way, kindness is not just a gift to others, but a gift to yourself. It is a way of nurturing your own happiness and creating a positive feedback loop that reinforces your sense of purpose and fulfillment. In the story of Su Dongpo, we see a powerful example of kindness in action. As an administrator in Hangzhou, Su Dongpo had the opportunity to punish a scholar named Wu Weida for smuggling cotton and evading taxes. Wu Weida, a poor scholar from Fujian, had forged a document in Su Dongpo's name in an attempt to avoid paying taxes on the cotton he was transporting to the capital. When Su Dongpo discovered the truth, he had every right to punish Wu Weida severely. But instead of taking the harsh approach, Su Dongpo chose to act with kindness. He exchanged the cotton for silver and gave it to Wu Weida, along with a handwritten note with his brother's name, position, and address in the capital, replacing the forged document. Su Dongpo even advised Wu Weida to prepare well for the imperial exams, showing that he cared not only about the scholar's immediate needs, but also about his future success. This act of kindness had a profound impact on Wu Weida, who was able to continue his journey to the capital and pursue his dreams. Su Dongpo's actions demonstrated that true kindness is about understanding the struggles of others and offering a helping hand when it is needed most. Kindness is not always easy. It often requires you to put aside your own interests and make sacrifices for the sake of others. But in doing so, you gain something far more valuable: a sense of connection and fulfillment that cannot be found in material possessions or personal achievements. When you live with kindness, you create a ripple effect that spreads positivity and goodwill throughout the world. You become a source of light in a world that can sometimes feel dark and unforgiving. And in return, you experience the joy of knowing that you have made a difference in the lives of others. As you reflect on the importance of kindness, Consider how you can bring more of it into your own life. Start by being kind to yourself. Practice self-compassion and treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Then, extend that kindness to others. Look for opportunities to help those in need, whether it is through a small act of kindness, like a smile or a word of encouragement, or a larger gesture, like volunteering your time or resources. Remember that kindness is not about grand gestures, but about the small, everyday actions that make the world a better place. Kindness makes you good, and goodness is the foundation of a life well lived. By cultivating kindness, you can create positive relationships, improve your own well-being, and make a meaningful impact on the world around you. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you agree that true wealth comes from contentment, drop a quick comment. Contentment brings peace. Your voice matters to us. 3. Humility makes you wise. With this understanding of kindness, we can move forward to the final valuable lesson from the ancients: humility. The ancients taught us that humility is the mark of true wisdom, and those who practice it are often the most talented and successful individuals. Humility is not about thinking less of yourself. It is about thinking of yourself less. It is about recognizing that no matter how talented or successful you may be, there is always something to learn, and there is always room for improvement. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. This quote highlights the importance of humility in finding inner peace and contentment. When you are humble, you let go of the need to prove yourself to others, and you focus instead on your own growth and development. You become open to feedback and new ideas, and you are willing to learn from your mistakes. In this way, humility is not a weakness, but a strength that allows you to grow and achieve your full potential. The story of Zhuo Zongtang and the old chess master is a powerful example of humility in action. Zhuo Zongtang, a prominent Qing dynasty official, was known for his exceptional skill in playing chess. He was so confident in his abilities that he believed no one could defeat him. One day, while advancing towards Xinjiang with his troops, he encountered an old man displaying a chessboard with a banner that read, "World's Best Chess Player." Annoyed by the old man's arrogance, Zhuo Zongtang stopped to challenge him. As expected, the old man lost 3 games, and Zhuo Zongtang arrogantly told him to take down his banner. However, on his way back to the capital, after successfully reclaiming most of Xinjiang from invaders, Zhuo Zongtang saw the same old man with the same banner. This time, when they played, the old man defeated Zhuo Zongtang in 3 games. Shocked, Zhuo Zongtang asked the old man how he had won. The old man replied, "Last time you were burdened with military orders and had to lead your troops into battle, so I didn't want to discourage you. But now that you've returned victorious, I played my best and didn't hold back." This story illustrates that true wisdom and talent are often accompanied by humility. Those who are truly wise and talented do not feel the need to show off or prove themselves to others. Instead, they remain humble, knowing that there is always something to learn and that their true worth is not measured by their achievements, but by their character. In modern life, humility is often seen as a sign of weakness. We are encouraged to promote ourselves, to stand out from the crowd, and to assert our dominance in order to succeed. But the lesson from the ancients is clear. Humility is the mark of true greatness. It is not about diminishing your own value, but about recognizing the value of others and the importance of continuous learning and growth. When you practice humility, you open yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities. You become more approachable and likable, and you build stronger relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. As you reflect on the importance of humility, consider how you can bring more of it into your own life. Start by acknowledging your own limitations and being open to feedback from others. Practice active listening and show genuine interest in the perspectives and experiences of those around you. Remember that humility is not about putting yourself down, but about lifting others up. It is about being confident in your abilities while remaining open to learning and growth. Humility is the mark of true wisdom, and those who practice it are often the most talented and successful individuals. By cultivating humility, you can achieve your full potential, build strong relationships, and find lasting peace and contentment. So, take a moment to reflect on your own life. In summary, the 3 valuable lessons from the ancients, knowing contentment, kindness, and humility, are timeless principles that can change your destiny. These lessons teach us that true wealth is not measured by material possessions, but by inner peace and contentment. That true goodness is not about being nice, but about being genuinely concerned for the well-being of others, and that true wisdom is not about knowing everything, but about being humble enough to recognize that there is always something to learn. By embracing these principles, you can navigate the challenges of modern life with grace and ease, and create a life of true abundance, happiness, and fulfillment. So, take these lessons to heart, and let them guide you on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. As we wrap up, remember that setting your intent is key to becoming a winner in every aspect of life. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, and subscribe. Make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.